So that might kind of reflect what we were saying, what Dame Dash was talking about, like what we getting taught in school. Like we going to school, we been, bashing our brains, school, but what are they teaching us that? Like they teaching us school is important, but it's not educating us on real life.
But they don't. School was always funny to me because I always said that. Like when I started with algebra, and I went to geometry, and I went to trigonometry, algebra 2 trigonometry, and when calculus came about, I told my teacher, no sir, no sir. It was too hard first of all, and I always said to myself like, where am I ever?
Is that a waste of class?
Going to use this at?
It's a waste of class
in my life.
A lot of that shit is a waste of class.
I knew I wasn't trying to be a mathematician.
A lot of that shit
I wasn't trying to be a biochemist, a rocket scientist. I wasn't ever going. That was never any of my interests. So for me to take calculus was not going to be favorable for me. First of all, I wasn't going to be engaged because I already felt like it was too hard. You know what I'm saying? So I was setting myself up for failure. So I chose not to take it. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is that they teach us so much of the things that we don't need.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Instead of having courses where they teach you
that's true, man.
Financial literacy.
That is real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How to get a good credit score. The important things that the white folks learn because they taught at home. A lot of us come up, parents ain't got good credit. We don't make a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't even make enough money to be financially literate.
Why are we taught to work for somebody? Why are we not taught our own how to work for ourselves?
Exactly. We never taught that. We never taught that.
We never taught how to. We need to be taught how to get your own business. How to go about getting a loan for your own business.
And that's one thing Dame Dash always say. Dame Dash say that. I don't agree with a whole lot of things he say, but he definitely say that.
Basically to ownership.
Inner schools are not going to teach these kids about finances. Period.
See,
it's like the system is designed for you. Everybody can't be a millionaire. Somebody need to go dump trash. Not to say it's a bad job. Right. Somebody need to go mop floors. You know what I mean? Somebody need to go clean the ladder.
But let that be the option, though.
But somebody need to go do this, and they're not going to make it available for everybody.
Let that be the final option.
You have to pay to play.
Well, that's why they call it 1%. Because only 1% of America that's a millionaire.
Not even that. I'm just talking about period. Like somebody with desk jobs and things like that. Everybody don't make that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to pay to play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They need somebody to do X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? They need somebody to do this. So, man, they're not gonna teach nobody how to do finances. Even in sports, they just kind of started teaching them how to deal with finance. They give them finance classes. First, they wasn't doing that.
They teach it now?
Yeah. I know the Ravens do it.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
What about, I'm talking about, but not regular school and all that.
No, they don't teach them that. They want you to go out there and spend. So that way you can always owe the credit man. The man can't make money if you don't, you gotta get credit. That's how they make money.
Well, you don't get credit. I think that's the part of the things I'm talking about. We need to learn how to get credit and get out of credit.
Man, you know what though?
We need to learn how to get credit.
And so many people say, man, fuck that. I'm not doing credit. I'm paying my shit straight off. They hate for the fact that you do that.
They do hate.
So
that's how they make money off.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. We need to be taught how to get credit, how to use the credit you got, get your business up and going, and get rid of the credit. There's nothing wrong with using somebody else's money.
I called and said something, and I like that.
There's nothing wrong with that. We need to be taught how to get credit, use the credit to start your own what's going on, whatever you got going on. Then pay that. Learn how to efficiently pay that off.
Well, you can't eliminate those courses because you have people who want to be as one of our callers say, he's in the engineering field. You have people who want to be engineers. You have people who want to be mathematicians. You have people who want to be rocket scientists, biochemists, things of that nature.
Right, we need that.
So you need you need those courses.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is, why can't y'all have courses that teach financial literacy also? Why can't you have courses that teach our black kids, even though we don't have the money that a lot of our white counterparts may have, but still teach the course? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all teach algebra, where a lot of the white counterparts are going to may further their education in that field. But y'all teach it. You understand what I'm saying? So why can't y'all teach a course that we may not fall in line for? But I mean, it still should be taught.
Well, let's say a college said you had to have credit history in order to get loans. That's totally correct. But this is what I'm saying. If you're taught that early, like with me, for instance, I started early of co-signing my kids on my credit accounts, just to have them on there. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people don't understand that you can do that. But this is part of financial literacy. A lot of people don't know you can take America.
I know when people have the gas and electric in their name.
When you damn gas and electric. This is the back to what I said weeks ago about how good it feels to have good credit. It's a feeling that everyone don't have. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, when you having good credit and you have credit cards, you have kids of age, put their name on your credit card. So when you using it, it's hitting their credit too.
Make sure yours good, though.
You understand what I'm saying?
You got to wait till
don't go fucking ass up before it gets started.
We're not talking about those.
But Dad, you can do this. You understand what I'm saying? But see, these are the little things about financial literacy that we don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're never taught these things. You know what I'm saying? It's like when me and my daughter rapped, she was trying to get a credit card. I'm teaching her. I said, well, look, just go get yourself a little security credit card, $500. When you go to the market, use it. Pay it off immediately. When you get your gas, don't use your debit card. Use your credit card. Pay it off immediately. You understand what I'm saying? Did that. 6 months later, she getting all kinds of letters in the mail. Now, Amex is everything. She got it all now. You know what I'm saying? So this is the financial literacy that if you have someone who know these things, you can pass it on. Fortunately, I was able to pass it on to my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? But if I didn't know, she wouldn't know. She'd still be lost. She'd still be paying everything with a debit card. Still be paying this. You know what I'm saying? She understands now when she do things for a business, do it on your card. You understand what I'm saying? Earn that money. You know what I'm saying? But these are the financial literacy things, little things that if we just knew them, we would be a lot further in life. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I'm saying, Michael. Wisen up. Get woke, man. Let's get woke around here. It's a new year. You know what I'm saying? 2021. If 2020 ain't teach you nothing else, should have taught you how to be a hustler. And if you ain't learned that, it just ain't in you. The hustler just ain't in you.
No, it ain't.
It ain't in you.
It ain't gonna be in them because they ain't gonna learn because some people don't want to learn.
So basically saying people start early. If you got your kids, we're talking about the responsible adults now with that. We're talking about the responsible adults, not the bad credit adults. We're talking about adults that got decent credit. Slide your kids on there. Tell them, take this card here. Just say if your kid, I'm gonna make an example. The kid's 16 years old, you got her car, she's driving. Here, take this, get gas with this card. Just pay the card off every month. Just pay it off. But have them start early, so when they do graduate high school, when you get to college, anyway, they're gonna start sending you cards anyway. Just once you join college. Get those cards. Just make sure they pay them off every month. You do it. You use them.
Be responsible.
Take them and you use them. If you think they're not responsible, no, you take them, you use them. You know what I'm saying? And pay them off every month. So by the time they graduate, they already have some type of establishment in credit. You know what I'm saying? Because now, credit for everything. When they go with car insurance, because they got good credit, it'll help their car insurance. You get what I'm saying? So
they looking at credit now to get certain jobs.
Yes, definitely.
That's why. That's how important it is. But see, these are the blind spots and the gray areas that they give us that we don't see. Cause so for blacks, a lot of times with blacks, man, we can't ever see the forest for the trees. Now, they do things like that. You know what I'm saying? What you were just saying. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. It's coming. but what I'm saying is
getting old out there, short.
Yeah, I am old. But what I'm saying is we don't see these little things, subtle things that they throw in our way. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to lose out on things because of little things that we don't know. Minor.
Right.
All right. So, you have anything to chime in on that? What's up with Champ?
Yeah, we get the Champ man. We went to Champ man because he worked with the kids, man. I have mostly a lot, man. But I mean, we have some callers over here. You know, they was, you know, what I mean.
Let's talk about them before we get to what's going on.
They was really talking about the big thing about, you know, what I mean, the problem is when they took the discipline out of the house.
Okay, we can get to that.
I always said that.
Yeah.
When they took discipline and prayer out of school.
So when they took the discipline out of the household, that's where it came. That's where, and I think that
I ain't gonna agree with that. I'm 8.
And listen,
I'm talking about atheist ass right now.
And I think that. Listen, and I really think that they knew this was one of it. Because if you don't put no fear, and I ain't talking about the scared fear. I'm talking about the respect. I ain't gonna say fear. If you take the respect out of a house or take the respect out of a kid or anybody, it's gone. Now we're talking about chaos. So they knew that shit was gonna happen. Now you can't hit. Now they a certain way how you gotta hit your kid. You gotta hit your kid below the waist you can, leave no marks. Well, goddamn, these big hands don't play. I'm gonna leave something.
All I can tell you is.
But why does it get to the point where you gotta hit and be kids? Why do you think that? It's just is it?
It's not.
Well, you always gonna have that one that's just hard headed. You gonna always have that.
You gonna have to.
You gonna always have that.
You gonna have to.
Because honestly, I had 3, and only gave 1 beating. And that was to my son. He was 4 at that time.
It's hard for me to believe. I don't believe in beating kids. That's just me. I
don't
have
listen,
the
man.
same opinion. I don't believe in it.
Listen.
You like I don't believe in hitting women.
Check this out.
Women and kids are.
Check this out. You was fortunate enough that you didn't have to put your hands on your kid. Kudos. Some people are not.
But what is fortunate though?
You're not. Yo, listen.
What is fortunate if you?
We got our ass whipped, and we knew not to do certain things because we wasn't get our ass whipped again.
But fortunate, it's just like people say luck, right?
Like me, all I got to really do is look at
luck is just as good as
look at my kids.
Luck. Let's just talk about luck, right?
That's a respect level.
When people say luck, luck is just luck is as big as the prep that you put in.
I didn't say luck. I said you was fortunate enough that you didn't have to do that.
I'm connected to that. Okay. Luck is just as big as the preparatory that you put into whatever you're trying to do. People say, yo, I got lucky. I got this job. Now you went home and you prepped and you studied, you interviewed, you found out what was going on. You prepped for it, so it really wasn't. What's that saying though? When something meets the road, that's what that is. I don't really believe
rubber meets the road.
I mean,
when the rubber meets the road.
Luck is lottery. Luck is not something that you can prep for.
Luck is that 6'8" you just hit on a nigga for 2,000.
Luck is gambling, lottery. That's luck. I mean, to me, I'm saying that everybody now, it's not gonna happen for everyone, but for the most part, the more you put into something, that's what you're gonna get out of it. So people say it's luck. To me, I invested in my kids. I stopped my life for them.
And you listen.
People say, listen, hold on, let me explain to you. People say that. But yeah, people always say, but I'll never, if you go back, look to see what they did. Go back and see what the adult did. What changes they made. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they did before I give them a chance to tidbit on that. What did they do?
About the sacrifice.
Everybody say, oh, my kid just bad. Okay, what was you doing?
Let me chime in on this.
If you was out doing this and doing that,
let me chime in on this.
You can't say that.
Let me chime on this. You and your family was fortunate.
What is fortunate? Fortunate is prepped. It's not luck.
All right, well, listen. You prepped it. You did well. You had help. You had a.
We can say fortunate sounded like it was lucky. I got lucky.
No, we both can talk. We can sing together, but we can't talk. then you're gonna have to let me talk.
Yeah, but you can't say I'm forcing. I just leave it
All
there.
right, well, listen.
People
All
will
right,
think I'm forcing it, and I'm not.
Listen, I ain't gonna say you're fortunate, but listen.
But the
All right,
word
listen.
is showing.
Listen.
You had to put the work.
You had a village. Most people ain't got no village. They just got their self. So you got moms working day in, day out, gotta leave kids in the house by themselves. And all they saying is that other kids doing X, Y, Z, they have this and they have that.
Okay, how did they get to that then?
What you mean how they get to that? Because they see what they see and they want what they see. And
You said- no,
you got a
We have to
single parent on
explain
here.
how they, you saying the kids being left to do whatever they did. How did they get to that point? Like, what made them be
Because
left
mom is by herself. She got to work more than one job. She got to work 2, 3 jobs, yo, to provide for their kids. You see what I'm saying? So she's trying to do this by herself. So she's not there to really do what I want to say. She's not really there to do not the discipline, but the raising, because they got their little brothers and little sisters raising them. So now that leaves the real raising from the parent out of there, because guess what? She got to feed her family, or he got to feed his family. Mm-hmm. But let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that you had a village. So you know what I mean? I got a village.
So
everybody don't have that village to help raise them kids respectfully. So they only gonna go by what they see.
All right. So whose fault is that? Is it the child's or the
I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Listen, it ain't the child's fault, right? It's the adult fault. But god damn it, we're gonna beat the adult up because she's out there working. He's out there working.
I'm not beating him up.
No, I'm not beating him up.
It is what it is.
Whose fault it is?
It is what it is.
Well, guess what? I guess it's the we're gonna say the parent fault. You know what I mean?
See, I'm
not gonna beat up anybody who's trying to do what they're supposed to do for their family.
I'm not beating up for
I'm all for that.
I'm not beating up for the lady that had a boyfriend or husband, and the husband got, it was a bad weather, storm outside, and they car went out the road. I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the ones that want to chase the it guys. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it didn't turn out right. And then they mad because they boyfriend in jail when you already seen what was going on. Mm-hmm. Let's talk. So I'm not speaking of the 1%, the one that by mistakenly messed up. I'm talking about the ones that had choices.
Yeah, we're not talking about the ones who had a husband and he had cancer and he passed away. And
we're talking the one with the choice. Let's talk about the choices people make. See, because we always want sympathy for bad choices. Exactly. I don't believe in that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in jail, I believed I belonged niggas for bad choices. I wasn't in there mad like, yo, man, fuck the COs, fuck everybody. No, everywhere I got here, I put myself in.
I was the same way.
Right.
And I knew I made the choices I made, so I had to make other choices. My other choices was I need to get out here and get to these yams, and I had my lady set up for when I went in.
Right.
So she didn't have to worry about no bills and sweating and biting her nails off because she don't know how the bills gonna get paid. No, she was good. Her and my kids ain't one for nothing.
Right.
That little stretch I did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So choices matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make bad ones, but sometimes you got to come back. You know what I'm saying? And make other choices.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the ones we speaking on, not the ones that, something happened that was out of their hands. We're talking about the one. We're trying to speak to the ones that have the choices. You get what I'm saying? They're the ones we trying to talk to. The ones that we can say, look, you know what you're dealing with. You get what I'm saying? You know, in the street, you happy, you want to ride around this car and all that. That's fine and dandy. But if the other end come out, I don't hear you 2 years later talking about, yeah, my baby daddy locked up, I'm struggling. Nah, we ain't trying, because you had the choice. They're the ones we're talking about. We're not talking about the ones that happened by mistake. Let's speak about them.
Just like situations like that, you messing with that type of dude, better yourself. Just in case things like that happen. Use that same money that you out here buying all these bags with and red bottom with. Use that money to go to school with.
I can agree.
Further your education.
I can agree.
You understand? Or start yourself a business. Something that if he was to go, something was to go south, you had yourself in some kind of situation, some kind of shape to take care of you and your child and your children.
Correct.
So like you say, choices, man. At the end of the day, it's always choices. You know what I'm saying?
Keep talking till you right.
Yeah. It's always choices.
Correct.
Always. At the end of the day.